Welcome engineers, and the racers have a problem, and today's problem is getting through the Italian GP of the F2 career of mine. So you see me now getting the XP, and it will look different from the last race in Russia, last race in Belgium, because I did some of the podium pass challenges, and yeah, got myself up to the level that I want to be. Let's just remind you of the standings in case you forgot. 7 points I am behind. Let's go to qualifying. So here we are in qualifying, and we're going to do the usual 3 laps. Qualifying practice programs went really nice. So here we are at the end of lap 1, going through Ascari now. Not as confident as you would be in F1 cars because there's not as much downforce as I keep saying. Actually, I don't keep saying that. That's a lie. Call me #liar in the comments if you want. And Giuliano Alesi, my teammates, in the fastest lap of qualifying so far. Let's see if we can change that as we head up towards the line. Yes, we do. It's a 1:30.5. Coming to our second lap, and we've set 2 red sectors, 5 tenths off. I don't think we're going to improve. Schumacher there in second, Jack Aiken in third, Latifi fourth, and Calamilot in 5th. Jack Aiken, not really been much of a fight in the championship, but he's still up there. He can still win. To be honest, all of them could still win apart from Latifi, I think. But anyway, we're going through the parabolica now. We're going to come up across the line. We're going to go across the line and stay P1, 4 tenths off, and that's all we're going to do. And we're going to get our XP now, 350. I got a little more than I actually wanted, but it's okay. Next up is the new car, so it'll be interesting. He won on the grid for us alongside Mick Schumacher. We closed the gap, 3 points behind Nobuhara Matsushita we are. So as long as we get a good race, we should be in with a shot. We should be within a chance of winning, taking the lead of the championship. And I got a little bit confused because I thought King was 1 point ahead of me and not 6 points ahead of me. So I was like, how am I still behind King? The 1 point gap is from him to Matsushita, not me to him. I got really confused with that.
Hello and welcome back to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We're all set, so let's get this Formula 2 race underway. Monza is one of the fastest circuits in Formula 2, comprising some very long straights and tight chicanes. The engine spends so long at full throttle, in fact, that engine failures are not an uncommon sight here. On top of that, the 3.6 miles of track, pretty hard on the gearbox too. Turn 1 at Monza is famous, or should I say infamous, for serious contact and incidents, especially on the opening lap. What are your thoughts on that, Davide?
Yes, this chicane is a tricky one. A lot of time you see the more experienced drivers hold back from full throttle to keep themselves safe as everyone tries to squeeze into the racing line after the opening straight.
Let's look at the grid order for today's race while the cars make their final preparations. The engineer lines up on pole position, with Mick Schumacher alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Aitken, Latifi, Calamilot, and King, Alesi, Ghiotto, Matsushita, Sergio Sette Camara, Correa, Hubert, Dorian Boccolacci, and Delatraz, Calderon, Joe, De Vries, and Nikita Mazepin. Raghunathan and Sean Galeo completes the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
And here we are in the black screen of death again. It comes up a lot in my game, not sure about you lot. But here we are on pole. All we see is the safety car and the cameraman. We've paused it by accident. I can't tell if I keep pausing it or if the game keeps pausing it. Because I might pause it during the cutscene, like the black screen. And that may be why it pauses after. But I have no idea. But let's get into the race now. And we're getting ready. Hold down the clutch. Rev the engine. Go into first gear. Light 5 lights. And it's lights out and away we go. Make sure Maka gets a better launch than us. And so does Jack Aiken. But we hold up Aiken and Ilot, which is good for our championship fight, but let's see if he gets through, and so does Giotto as we head towards turn 1. We're on the outside of Giotto, but Giotto barges his way past Latifi, and now alongside, let's see if he can follow Latifi through. No, we can't, so we're going to have to wait until after the Curve Grande. So let's see, we're still following with Giotto. We're catching up. Can we make a dive bomb? We're going to make a dive bomb. We're going to dive bomb it. He's pushed us a little bit into the inside of Latifi, locked up as well, so we take his position as well, and let's put us back up into P2. And now here we are chasing down. Frankie Jeff will be leading the championship as we head towards the end of lap 1, just showing the fastest lap. And not really sure why. But here we are at the end of lap 2 now. What's the fastest lap? It's 1:31.8, and we're closing in on Mick Schumacher. We're going to go inside. We're going to go outside. We're going to the outside of the turn 1. He's still there, so maybe we have to finish the move in turn 2. Yes, we do. And now we just got to make sure we. Okay. Later that lap, going through the Les Motors, we lose the rear end a little bit. So as we head towards the second Lesmo, we've just got to make sure that we keep our balance and we keep our cool. As we head towards Ascavi, we're going to keep the racing line. We're going to stay on the racing line. We're going to force him. We're going to go into Ascavi and it's going to be alright. It's good. If we get on the curb and on the other curb, as we head again to the end, next lap, we set a purple circlet and we Mick Schumacher, we've got on the grass and he's closing in now. Let's see if he goes to the inside. We're not going to defend this time. He's still not there on the inside. As we get a little screen freeze, go into the inside, and I've turned into him. And we're going to do a 1,000-point turn. And oh my god. Go Latifi, go. No behind. My sheet is out. That's good for Archer. Get the freezes out. Any more? Any more for any more? Let's see what happened. Damn it, didn't work. Oh well. We're just gonna have to continue our race, and as we are in P4 now. Aiken and Ilot still in the race. We've got 18 runners. No. Seti Cameron's been the squad. Delatraz, Correa, Wakalachi, Joe, Mazepin, Galeo, Tatiana Coltron, Giuliano Alesi, our teammate, Jordan King. They've all been disqualified. King is out of the session. Callum Ilott is out of the session. We have seven drivers remaining, and that's us, Mick, us, Nicholas Latifi, Luca Giotto, Jack Aiken. Trying to think who else. Looking on the mini map, it's Pink Car, Hubert's out the race. Let's see if we. There's a dot ahead of Mick Schumacher. Trying to think who. Julian, that's a glitch. There's a dot ahead of Mick Schumacher. It looks like the same colour as Jordan King, so it's got to be Manover Vergunathan. Vergunathan's going to get sixth in this race. He's going to get sixth in this race, and because he's started 19th, he's going to get driver of the day. All because of me. I've made Vergunathan a good driver. Oh my god. I knew this was all coming, but it's still so funny.
A great win then for the Prema team today.
Oh, he's got reverse grid third.
What was the key to this success?
though the Formula 2 car are all the same spec, the winner just looked better out there. It would
Oh
have
my
been a combination
God.
of getting those tires up to running temperature faster and driving to the condition on track. They made it look easy out there today.
Oh my, 6 foot. Oh my God.
It looks like it's time for the victory ceremony once again, as I can see the drivers beginning to make their way out for the celebrations. You can see it on their faces. It's another marvellous team win for Prema today.
Well done, Nick. I mean, you had no competition. All you needed me to do was spin. I take blame, but I'm not going to take any points from me. Okay, you can do whatever you want. Shout at me in the comments, but it's funny as hell. 14 retired. It's not even retirements as well. About 5 of them retired. The rest were disqualified for staying still. Anyway, we get the car that I wanted by the end of this episode, so I could lay off a little bit on the XP, but oh my God. You don't even get points if you DNF. How many points? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Mahavir Raghunathan. He gained so many positions during the race. He deserved it.
And now
How many
look at
people
the team
disqualified?
results. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend.
We move into first with 17 points, so I can't complain too much, can I?
After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope
Wow.
to see you there. Take care.
That's just, okay. Here's the highlights. See you later. Well, for the next race. I'm just gonna go prepare.
We've reversed the top 8 from yesterday's race to set the grid for the sprint race here today, and the drivers are almost ready on the grid down below. Alongside me in the commentary box today is, of course, former GP2 champion Davide Valsecchi. How does this current crop of drivers compare to your days in the sport?
Well, obviously, the championship I won was the most competitive in the history. But no, really, the drivers we have in the race today are just of an unbelievable quality. The top teams in Formula 1 know that these are the next generation of world champions, and you will see some of that quality for sure today.
Jeff, I think you mean a top 8 finish because yeah, only 8 people get points in this, unless 12 people, 14 people retire, then only 6 people get. So lights out and away we go. Mick Schumacher, King, and Lacey have all got past us. Not really a surprise. We head towards turn 1. We're going to get past back Lacey, King, Schumacher, and Latifi. Giotto ahead of us was a deja vu. Latifi's on our inside. Luckily, we don't spin round again. That would have made more sense because of what the title of it's called. But as we head towards turn 4 and 5, they stay ahead and with 6th position. But now we are at the end of lap 1. We're on the back of Giotto. Let's see if we can take P5 from him, and let's see if we can also take P4 from McGunniffe. Callum Milot says the fastest lap, so maybe he got reverse grid pole. I don't really remember. But we're on the outside of Giotto now, heading towards turn 1 now, as McGunniffe's in P4. Well done, McGunniffe. I've already done Abu Dhabi. I should have seen where he came at the end of the championship. Of getting how many points he gets in this race, can't remember. But we're on the back of him now. Unfortunately, he can't stay really high for long, so I'm going to take his position from him. He's already lost 3rd. We said fastest second sector of the entire race is Hubert. Is now in 3rd, and Aiken in 2nd. And now we head down to Barry Walker as we're going to tries to make another move. I am calling on a different date. This is lined up Sunday, the other before, Thursday. Now as we head towards Balboa on lap 3, closing on the group country there. Let's see if we can catch up and take the podium spot down to set the fastest lap in the DRS. Just go to the inside, go back to the outside, and my fault. Can't get back on the track, so we're going to have to go through the escape road. And we drop down to 8th, maybe with a 9th now, but now we get a 10-second penalty, and then a 5-lap race. It's going to be hard to get within 10 seconds of it. Get to first, get within 10 seconds. That's not going to happen, but this has come to the end of the race. Callum Milot wins the race. And we could get Latifi, no we can't. But it's going to be P19 anyway, due to the fact that we messed the overtake up on Hubert. Sorry, I'm just doing stuff. Moved in.
So
Yeah, so it sounds a bit echoey, that's why I'm a bit quiet. Oh, by the way, podium celebrations.
Just what set them apart from the competition here?
The difference was in the strategy. Credit to the driver for sure, but races like this really drive home how much of a team sport this is. They did a lot of work on the pit wall to really make the most of each stint and to
Massive
make the
screen
best
freeze
use of the
there.
tires. But that said, all of that would have been for nothing without a talented hand on the wheel.
Looks like they're on their way out onto the podium now, and what a result this is. And a popular one with the crowd as well. Great stuff to see the Charouse team on top here today.
There's the end of the Italian GP. Callum Milot wins. Joe Aiken gets 2nd. Giotto gets 3rd. There's the music's coming along. Getting small highlights or something. Music might even be moved. Some bonus. Going close to tier 12, which I want to do by the end of next race weekend.
So then, it's time to see how this
Fine,
result affects
but
the Drivers' Championship.
I'm gonna
The gap
give
at
you
the
the
top of the
highlights.
championship has been cut down after a difficult
And
race to our
until next
championship
time,
lead. And now,
share,
Davide
like,
Garcia, let me ask
whatever,
you, who
dislike,
will drive for you?
I think it has to be a
comment
look
why
at you.
you've done that, share with your friends if it's fantastic and interest, and until the Russian Grand Prix,
Onto the
I've been
team.
racing with you.
Campos have
Goodbye.
extended their lead at the top of the championship.
The official driver of the day also did a fantastic job, but I have to vote with my heart, and today I have to go a different direction.
And after all that excitement, I think it's time for a lie down. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you